And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray and Rock Cod Rick Maxa.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. Boy, do we have an exciting show for you today. Live from Mazatlan, Mexico at the beautiful El Cid Resort Hotel and Marina. Pete's going to be down there talking all kinds of great stuff. It is going to be a very unique and a very fun show today. Going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking all kinds of fishing. We're talking catch reports, and we're talking all about fishing in Mexico. It's going to be a great time. You stay tuned. You're listening to Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
Are you as excited about spring fishing as I am? The water stayed warm all winter, which means it's shaping up to be one of the best seasons ever to get out on the water. It's also shaping up to be one of the best seasons ever to visit your Ford dealer. The all-new F-150s are starting to roll in. With over 100 new patents, it's guaranteed to be a game changer. The new Mustang also has everyone buzzing. You've got to check it out. And the new Fusion, Focus, and Escape are better than ever. Fuel efficient and loaded with technology. There's as much interest in these new Fords as there is in spring fishing. In fact, Ford was the most searched automotive brand on Google last year. And once again, it's America's best-selling brand based on 2014 calendar year sales, which makes Ford the brand more people search, buy, and buy again. There's a lot to be excited about this spring, whether you're after tuna, yellowtail, halibut, or a brand new Ford. So visit your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
Discover the reliable Yamaha 4-stroke family. This versatile line of outboards is available in a range of horsepower with exciting new additions like the advanced technology next generation F-115 and F-200. Both the F-115 and the innovation award-winning Yamaha F-200 are the lightest double overhead cam 4-strokes in their classes. The original F-150 delivers legendary reliability, and the all-new F-175 creates a convenient new horsepower tier. Compact, lightweight Yamaha 4-strokes, perfect for repower and ready for anything. Find them today at your local Yamaha Marine dealer. Information is the key to success, and inside information is even better. When it comes to fishing, inside information is critical, and that's what FishDope.com delivers. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and save fuel. FishDope.com is the only SST service with a satellite oceanographic PhD on board, the only fish-finding service with a spotter plane. You get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Martin Island, 365 days a year. FishDope.com boasts the largest code group anywhere, covering sport boats, commercial boats, and private boaters. FishDope.com has online planning tools, moon phase, tides, hot bite icons, and more. What I'm telling you is, if you don't have FishDope.com, well, good luck. Membership costs less than 40 gallons of gas for the entire year. That's right, 1 year. What a bargain. Plus, stay tuned for the special code to save $20 on a FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel. The new Shimano Torium HG is here, and you'll be able to experience this fantastic reel now at your local Shimano dealer. The new Torium is up to 30% smaller than the previous generation, but still has the same line capacity. The smaller S compact body design and one-piece die-cast aluminum frame provides more rigidity and lighter weight. Torium now has EI surface treatment and is tested up to 700 times the corrosion resistance of past models. The new Shimano Torium HG is not only better on the outside, the inside is amazing, with a cross-carbon drag providing up to 24 pounds of drag pressure from a Star Drag reel. It has a sealed roller clutch and 6.2 to 1 brass gears. The machined aluminum handle has a larger knob to make it easy to crank in the big fish. The new lightweight aluminum spool gives you better casting and control. Available in 3 sizes, the Torium HG is the next evolution in compact, rigid, and powerful saltwater Star Drag reels. Get it now at your local Shimano dealers.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. As we said, excited to have Pete Gray back, but not back in the studio because he's in a beautiful place, and that's the El Cid Resort Marina Hotel, live from Mazatlan. Good morning, Pete.
Good morning, Rick. And, boy, on the road again, but I'm going to tell you, this has been quite an event. We flew down from Tijuana to Mazatlan, nonstop flight on Volaris. So easy to get to, right here to Mazatlan on Thursday afternoon with Ken and the SAC contingency here. And it's been a whirlwind tour here at the Marina El Cid as well as all through Mazatlan. And it's been an amazing experience. Ken has done... Kenya, Ian, and Elena have done a phenomenal job working with the Mexican people down here, the Mexican government, in lining up and basically making a lot of new friends down here, which is really fantastic. And Ken, it's been a very productive, shall we say.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they rolled out the red carpet. We had the mayor of Mazatlan, the secretary of tourism. We got to see this place is amazing. Mazatlan, I can't even express how gorgeous it is, safe it is, and the fishing off the charts.
Oh, yeah. A lot of marlin around, and we have Geronimo here to talk about the fleet here at the El Cid and a lot more. We have a great lineup. Ken, you've brought down some officials from San Diego Port as well as the rest of us here to talk not only about fishing but also commerce here in Mazatlan, right?
Absolutely. The Sport Fishing Association of California now has expanded, and we've partnered with the Sinaloa Sport Fishing Association, which is Mazatlan. Juan Aceredo is the president, and he's just been an amazing partner. And basically, we're looking at things as a region now. So San Diego, Cabo San Lucas, Ensenada, Mazatlan. That includes marine recreation, diving, sport fishing, cruise ships, anything that's going to bring tourism back and forth between our regions. That's what the focus of this trip was, and it's just been a home run.
Juan Aceredo.
My pleasure.
Good morning.
Thank you very much.
You have been the host with the most here in Mazatlan.
I love that you decide to visit us because it's a great opportunity to create a lot of tourism, as Mr. Ken Franke said, from San Diego, because we have a blast of place here for you guys, waiting for you guys.
I'm blown away. That's all I can say about Mazatlan. It is. I travel a lot, as our listeners know, to various Mexican destinations. This is a go-to destination. There's no question about it. Not only for fishing, but also for the beauty of the area, the versatility of the area, and it's just a fun place to go and a beautiful, safe place to be, too. It almost seems like a new city compared to what it was when I first visited here in 1985.
Yes, what happened here was the working of the last three governments, and they put a lot of money to recover the areas that was the historical area of Mazatlan, and also all the broad walk next to shore. I don't know exactly the word to say, El Malecón, and also the investment of nice hotels like where we at right now, Marina El Cid, and also Emerald Bay that you visited yesterday. Also the Rio hotels, another bunch of beautiful, great hotels that provides the best service in town.
Yeah, no question. And I know Geronimo Serralvos, right? Ceballos, excuse me, Geronimo. We've always just called you Geronimo, and you've been on with us here on Let's Talk Hookup many, many times before. Good morning to you. And, of course, you're the marina manager and also the manager of the Aries fleet here at the Marina El Cid. A lot of things have changed here at El Cid. For those of you who may have visited El Cid a few years ago, it's not your old El Cid anymore.
Yeah, we've been growing the fleet, and it's been great fishing. You know, we have been catching a lot of stripers. You know, it's been solid all winter, so we're still catching a lot of them. And right now the current is changing, and we're getting the sailfish. So fishing is getting very good again. Yeah,
and the weather, amazing. I don't know about you, Ken, but it's so mild and so easy going. It's like 80 during the day, 72 at night. We had dinner outside in a beautiful old town courtyard. It's just, I mean, it's absolute perfection.
You know, it's I can't even explain how absolutely gorgeous the restaurants, everything. This town is like a brand new town. The whole coastal area is immaculate. But you mentioned the weather. The ocean here is flat calm.
Yeah.
It is absolutely pristine, and talk about a great environment. You got the Tres Marias outside here. You have the Revilla-Gijeros further offshore, of course. But Mazatlan is just, it's in such an ideal location. Weather's been beautiful here.
Yeah. Geronimo, you were telling me that Mazatlan is closer to the Tres Marias than Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, Tres Marias, we have it about 89 miles from
89
here.
miles.
89 miles. So,
wow.
Yeah, I think Vallarta is about 130, something like that.
Yeah.
So there's some boats going out there, and we just received one boat right here today, and they got about
50 kilos.
11 big fish.
Big tuna,
big
yeah.
Yellowfin.
Yeah,
big yellowfin. Yeah, Juan, you're a big yellowfin guy.
Oh, no, I love it.
Yeah, and you caught, how big was the one you caught?
275.
275.
Yes.
Last week?
Yeah, no, that happened 4 months ago
4 months
around
ago.
the islands.
Yeah.
11 miles out of the islands of Marias because they have a protection zone that you can get into the area. But a lot of these fishes goes all around, and you can find different activity around the I don't know how to say, but the banks.
Yes.
Banks is okay.
Yeah.
And it's incredible fishing around that island, but it's not what we provide really here in Mazatlan. What we provide is the opportunity to be fishing for black bass 45 minutes from here, and in the afternoon you can go for some rooster fishing on the shore, or you can go for the marsh areas, for snook and pargo, snapper, and whatever.
So, Rick, here we are hanging out in Mazatlan, drinking cervezas and margaritas with the director of all of fisheries in Mexico, Bernardino, who we're going to hear later on from in the show. Hanging out, sipping cocktails and talking about fishing with this guy who runs all the fisheries in Mexico. And he is like the greatest guy. And he was telling me, speaking of black bass, a.k.a. largemouth bass, that the agua dulce, or the sweetwater fishing, which is the freshwater fishing they call here, is actually bigger in Mexico than the saltwater fishing. Is that right, Juan?
Yes. For example, we have the El Salto. El Salto receives more or less 5,000 to 7,000 people from states every year.
Every year, yeah.
And right now we are building the Picacho's Dam that is a brand new resource, and that one is receiving more or less 1,000 right now, but it's the great opportunity for the future because you have the accommodation of Mazatlan that you can use here, bring your boat or use the boat in the Picacho's area, and in 45 minutes only, you are in a nice, beautiful place to get whatever you like.
Yeah. So you could go, like you say, you could go freshwater fishing for giant largemouth bass. Bernardino, I think, showed me a picture of about a 15-pound largemouth he caught at El Salto a couple of weeks ago.
It's huge.
Yeah,
incredible.
It's just amazing. And then you can go out and catch giant tuna here, marlin, sailfish, rooster fish, right?
Yes. There is another feature that is getting very popular. We're fishing the wrecks right now. We're using a live shrimp, and we fish the wrecks, the boats that are sunk. And we fish right on top of them, and we're catching a lot of snook, and we're catching a lot of big snappers, like 20-pounders.
Wow.
So it's getting very popular to go bottom fishing.
That sounds like fun to me. That sounds like a lot of fun. And, Ken, you've brought down quite a group, and we're gonna go through quite a few people that are very, very important people to not only Mexico fisheries, but also the Port of San Diego, and working together with the Mexican government here in Sinaloa and Mazatlan.
Yeah, absolutely. We have 2 additional guests here, actually, for the first hour. And second hour will be some surprises.
Yeah.
But I'd like to introduce Dan Malcolm, chairman of the San Diego Port Commission, and Sharon Cloward, the president of the San Diego Port Business Association. They came down to come see for themselves what this is all about, and especially because Mazatlan is a destination for us, and we've seen they've done so much to rebuild the marinas. Everything is ready for people to come visit, and I know a lot of people in Southern California want to. There's always that question, what's it like? Is it safe? And so we thought, what better to do than bring the head of the Port of San Diego and the head of the Business Association, have them see for themselves, and then talk about it.
Yeah,
so, Dan?
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
It has been quite a time down here, and as Ken said, they've really rolled out the red carpet for us. And in our meeting yesterday with the mayor and the Secretary of Labor or Secretary of Tourism, they really have shown us what they've done here in Mazatlan. It is an incredible city. And, you know, as somebody, I go to a lot of Mexican cities. I love Cabo, love Puerto Vallarta. Mazatlan is right up there with some of the best cities I've been to. It is a beautiful, beautiful city with nice beaches and very clean. Just an incredible time.
And how about the people? I mean, it's so friendly down there.
The people are so friendly, and I'll tell you, we've been to some incredible restaurants here the last couple of days, and after this radio show, I've got to go out and go for a run. It's just been amazing food.
The food is unbelievable here, Rick. I mean, we have been dining at these amazing restaurants here in Mazatlan, and it's the variety and the cuisine has just been pretty outstanding.
It sure has, you know, and I'll tell you, yesterday I was sitting next to the Secretary of Tourism, and he pulled out his phone and he started showing me these pictures of fish that he's caught, black bass, red snapper, big 1,000-pound marlin. You know, he assured me that they weren't photoshopped.
The real deal.
Oh, yeah, it was incredible. I'm really now, my appetite is whetted to get out here in a boat and go out and do some fishing.
Yeah, let's do it. Sharon, what do you think of Mazatlan? What's your impression?
I'll tell you, it's been over 15 years since I've been to Mazatlan, and I am just so impressed. I came up with some words that I describe Mazatlan. Of course, food. We have had more food and the best food that I've tasted all over the world. Fun, friendly, family, and fantastic. I mean, it is unbelievable. We have such similarities between our port of San Diego and Mazatlan. We have the same type of diversity. We have cargo, we have marine recreation, cruise lines, tourism, and we really need to make Mazatlan our sister city.
I agree. It's a cool place and so easy to get to. That's the other thing I want to mention is we took a nonstop flight from Tijuana to Mazatlan on Volaris, and you can also come on Alaska Airlines on flights from Los Angeles to Mazatlan nonstop, LAX or Tijuana. When they build a new bridge, I know, Dan, we were talking about that. The new bridge is supposed to be completed the first of the year in 2016.
The largest suspended bridge in the world, and what an incredible thing that is. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and the bridge that's going to cross over from Otay Mesa to directly into the Tijuana airport.
Right.
Yeah,
it's going to make
you're
it a
going
lot
to be able to walk right across, right? And walk right into the Tijuana airport. You won't have to cross over the border. It'll be only for people that have tickets on the flights. And I believe the fee is, the taxi guy was telling us it's going to be $18 per person to cross into the border. It's a private enterprise, and that's supposed to be ready the first of the year.
It's going to make it very easy for people to get here. And it's already easy, but that's really going to facilitate people coming down here.
And as you know, Rick, from flying many times in and out of Tijuana, the airport's been redone. It's an easy, clean, very safe airport to fly. It's literally right on the border, right, Ken?
You know, I got to mention, right on the border, but inexpensive, because coming to Mazatlan, I want to say it's like $360 round trip, Tijuana, fast, and I can say that the value we get for our dollar, the transfer rate's 15-1 right now for the peso.
Yeah, it's good.
You get a lot for your dollar down here. I mean, you truly do. It's a great deal.
Yeah, it is. Juan, you were saying that sometimes you can get fares on Volaris to Mazatlan, $100?
Exactly. You know, if you get the computer and start checking, you know, the days that you're coming, and 1 month ahead, you can get $80 round trip from Tijuana, because Tijuana is an incredible destination for Mexicans to go. Many of them, they have houses in San Diego, and they use the Tijuana airport better than go through Phoenix or through other cities of states. If you like to come here and don't spend that much money, the best is to go to Tijuana, get a lot of opportunities all over Mexico, and Mazatlan is what we expect that you take the flight to come here.
And it's 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's
easy.
it.
Yeah.
2 hours and you're here.
Yeah, it's you don't realize, but actually we're straight across from Cabo San Lucas, right? Yeah, it's about the same flight as if you were to fly to Cabo San Lucas from here. And I'll tell you what, this weekend, Kenya pointed out, is a holiday weekend. We're going, holiday weekend, what is it? Cinco de Mayo? Well, they don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. That's an American holiday. The holiday this weekend is Labor Day, right?
Yeah, since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we're going to be free as usual
Yeah.
we do here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but this is like our Labor Day weekend. It's the equivalent of that, and all the people, all the businesses were closed yesterday. So there's a lot of Mexican tourists here, a lot of American tourists here, and everybody's having a lot of fun. And we're having a lot of fun here, Rick. As you can hear, we're having a great show already. Wait till you hear what we have coming for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited, Pete. It sounds like a great time, and like you say, such a unique opportunity to hear a point of view from so many people involved in the fisheries and the travel and the tourism down in Mazatlan. It's going to be a great show and really exciting, and we want you to be a part of it this morning as well. If you want to join us here on Let's Talk Hookup, have a question for any of our panel guests down there, we would love to hear from you, and there's two ways that you can reach us if you want to be on Let's Talk Hookup this morning. And first is with our local line, which is 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. That's the local number. Or you can reach us toll-free. That toll-free number, 877-792-1090. One more time, 877-792-1090. Not only will we be taking your phone calls, not only will we be answering all those great questions, we've also got a great prize for one lucky caller at the end of the show today. They're going to get to go fishing on a 3-quarter-day trip aboard the San Diego out of C4 Sport Fishing. We heard from Captain Ryan Boston last week and all that great yellowtail fishing that's going on. And somebody's going to get a chance to be a part of it. Again, a 3-quarter-day trip aboard the San Diego out of C4 Sport Fishing to one of our lucky callers at the end of the show today. And when we come back, we're going to be taking your phone calls. Lots of great information coming your way, as well as lots of great interviews live from Mazatlan. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
If you've heard the advice Scott Sherman from Fifth Avenue Insurance has given anglers over the past couple of years, you know there is much more to your boat insurance than just a low rate. Well, Fifth Avenue Insurance can not only find you the lowest rates on your boat insurance, they also make sure the coverage you get meets all your needs. What if you had an accident with the boat and found out you didn't have proper coverage? Well, that just won't happen when you insure with Fifth Avenue Insurance. Call them for advice on your current boat policy or any of your insurance needs. Fifth Avenue Insurance, 619-640-3130, or check the number 5 THAVEINS.com.
For East Cape Fishing, Jen Wren is known as the best. This is Mark Rayer. Great service, top quality equipment, including all accurate reels, CalStar rods, and Cimarron electronics, has put my immaculately maintained twin-engine cruisers in a class of their own. For memories of a lifetime, just bring your hat and sunglasses, and we'll provide a fishing experience that will exceed your expectations. Our calendar's filling fast, so don't miss out. For packages, 2 live webcams, a weekly fishery report, and more, check out TeamJenRen.com. We pick up at all East Cape resorts, so let's go fishing.
Great boats, free parking, and a fully stocked tackle shop. Just a few of the reasons Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top charter boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Eclipse, Apollo, Outer Limits, Pacific Star, El Gato Dos, Alexis, Pride, Privateer, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea Watch in San Diego offer the finest half, 3-quarter, and full-day trips available. Check out the full-service tackle store at Seaforth Sport Fishing. And it's all run by fishermen for fishermen. 1717 Quivira Road, just off Mission Bay Drive in Mission Bay. Book online at seaforthlanding.com. Your hook is one of the most important parts of your fishing tackle, and that is why you should use the hook that sets the standard for quality and innovation. Gamakatsu. As Japan's leading hook manufacturer and growing at an amazing pace, Gamakatsu is responsible for introducing a unique tempering process to give Gamakatsu hooks superior strength and durability. Plus, the conically needle-honed points stay sharp. Gamakatsu offers a hook for every fishing situation, including the finest one-piece ringed hooks, light wire, standard and heavy-duty live bait hooks, and the popular Nautilus circle hooks. Get Gamakatsu hooks at your favorite tackle store and stay connected to that fish of a lifetime.
For Rancho Leonero, here's John Ireland.
We're real proud of the food. The food is very good at the ranch. Jennifer and Jeannie is down at the ranch. We eat almost every meal in the ranch ourselves, so we're going to be the biggest critics for sure. It's like home, very much so. We make sushi for the guests if they catch tuna or dorado. We have a Rancho Leonero sushi that we put together with onions and chilies. It's just awesome that the guests really, really enjoy. And we'll also cook fish, too. We have a mesquite barbecue that's very flavorful. And that's going every night for whatever the regular entree we're serving. So we're cooking fish every night for guests. Nothing like having that fish that you caught the same day. I caught a big pargo the other day. We stuff them with onions, tomatoes, and all kinds of good stuff. And you'll always find one or two of those normally, too. Because we're that size, we can serve a better quality meal as well. RanchoLeonero.com. It's very special.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Again, Pete and the boys, the whole gang down, the boys and the girls, live from the El Cid Resort Marina Hotel down in Mazatlan, Mexico. Pete, sounds like you guys are having a blast.
I'm telling you what, Rick, here you want to really be jealous? I've got a whole container fully iced down of Bohemia, Dos Equis, Pacifico sitting right next to me here. Now, it's only 8:30, and I don't think anybody's popped one yet, but if you wanted to have a beer right now, the El Cid people, they're amazing.
They know how to have
Geronimo
a good time.
and everybody here. Are you kidding me?
Are you putting these pictures up live on Facebook and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, on the SAC Facebook page as well as the Let's Talk Hookup Facebook page, I posted a couple of pictures of our venue here, which is literally right on Geronimo's Marina here at the Marina El Cid. And our room, Lolly's down here with me, and we have a beautiful room overlooking the marina. And it just couldn't be nicer. This hotel is phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely. And we have two hotels here in Mazatlan that are members of SAC now. So the El Cid Resort and also the Emerald Bay Resort. And you can go to the SAC website at californiasportfishing.org to make reservations. And what an amazing deal you can get coming here. But you'll never regret it. It's all-inclusive, and it's great.
Yeah, it's kind of like the best-kept secret for American tourists is to come down here. The Mexicans have figured it out. They're here. And now we need Americans to figure out that this is a great spot to come, not only for fishing but also family tourism. Dan, how does your part in the port, you're ahead of the San Diego Port District, how does it integrate when you come to another country such as Mazatlan? What are you doing here?
Well, what we're doing here is we're looking for opportunities for business. We're looking for opportunities for partnership. And the Port of San Diego operates 2 cruise ship terminals in San Diego. The Mexican Riviera Cruise is really our main cruise out of San Diego. So we go to cities and we look at cities and then we report back and talk about what we see. And what I want to say is this city is just phenomenal. People should book a Mexican Riviera Cruise. They should come down here. Mazatlan is a jewel. They will love it down here. And I was talking about just yesterday, they've got a 6-mile boardwalk with art and beaches, and people were out, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing.
So are you going to be able to communicate to the cruise lines this message to say it's safe to come back to Mazatlan?
Absolutely. First, we're on this radio show right now, but second, in my capacity of chairman of the Port of San Diego, I'm going to go back to San Diego, and I'm going to have meetings with the cruise line people, and I'm going to tell them, hey, Mazatlan is on the charts. It is awesome. You've got to get your cruise ships back down here, and not only Mazatlan, but every other Mexican Riviera port. But this city especially, Pete, it is just really, it's exceptional. It really is.
How about the meeting yesterday? I don't know what the numbers were, but we had a giant roundtable meeting with the mayor of Mazatlan, the mayor of some other cities in Sinaloa here, which is the state that Mazatlan's in, and then an educational part of that to show how important Sinaloa is to commerce, right?
We did, and one of the big things out of that meeting is that, I can't remember who said it, but a rising tide floats all boats. And what is in the best economic interest of Mexico is also in the best economic interest of the United States and San Diego. And working together, meeting, discovering ways to increase commerce, that benefits all of us.
Yeah. And you see all the building, they have a new natural gas pipeline coming in all the way from Texas, all the different things that are happening here for commerce and to make Mexico better and to work as a partnership with the United States it's amazing.
Pete, absolutely. And I'll tell you, in my private life back in San Diego, I'm also a real estate developer, and one of the things I look for when I go to a city, I look to see if there's a lot of building, a lot of progress. And as soon as we got off the plane and we came down here, I could not believe all the building that is happening here in Mazatlan. And what that tells me is that is really a sign of vibrance. It's a sign that it's a community in progress and that there's a lot of good things happening here. I can't wait to come back here a year from now and see, how the city's even grown more.
I'll tell you what, you can buy a 2,200 square foot brand new house here in Mazatlan, maybe a mile from the beach, for $150,000.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah. You can buy, and I know Geronimo used to probably say, you can buy a condominium right off on the marina here at the Marina El Cid, which is, you can have your own boat dock.
Exactly.
You can buy a condominium with your own boat dock for $150,000 right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. And there's a lot of Americans that are coming down and doing just that.
Yes, there are a lot of Americans because, Mazatlan is not only the fish, it has a lot of things to offer. We have the historical town. We have a big many of things to do, like the tours, the magic tour, the magic towns around Mazatlan. They're only 35, 40 minutes. It's beautiful to spend the day out there and have some lunch out there, and a lot of things to offer.
Yeah, for sure. So right now, what kind of fishing are we doing? Well, okay, let's say we call and book a boat for El Cid and the Aries fleet. What kind of boats do you offer here? What type of fishing right now in May?
Well, we have pangas. That they do the bottom fishing for rooster fish. If you want to go and catch a snook, we go to the wrecks.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Catch a snook?
We can catch a snook. We can catch groupers. We can catch big snappers, red snappers, and black snapper. And also we have the blue water fishing, where we can catch. We're starting to get some sailfish right now. May is the transition period. Usually is when we get the current from the south, and sailfish, dorado, tunas start to move up to these waters over here. But we still have some stripers right now. It's the end of the season of the stripers, and we have kind of a little bit of stripers and a little bit of sailfish together right now.
And what types? You have pangas, cruisers. And you have one of the boats right in front of really where our broadcast center is, like a 40-foot beautiful yacht.
Yeah, we have 28-foot Bertrams, and then we have some 33 Crystalliners, and we also have 3 or 4 boats, 36-footers.
Yeah.
So we kind of
a lot of variety.
A little bit of everything for the different kind of guests that we have.
And these are modern boats. I've gone down and taken a look at everything. The crews are sharp. The boats are spotless, and they got good electronics, good tackle, if not exceptional tackle.
Yeah.
So
Captain Franke, you should know that after all the stuff you've done there, for sure. Yeah, especially when you're talking electronics, because I know your old boat, the Outer Limits, was well equipped on electronics.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's it. Now, you're also starting a program here at El Cid with the Great Taxidermy people, talking about tagging and releasing, right? Not only marlin, but also roosterfish, right?
Yeah, the future, is we're going to get pretty soon. We do a program of catch and release. We always encourage to all of our anglers to release the fish. That's, the future is to get 100% catch and release program for the billfish. So we have a new program with Great Taxidermy. Bill is here. He wants to talk about it. We're going to start a program that you tag the fish, encourage the people to tag and release the fish, and they can name the fish by themselves, and they can keep track. And, Bill is here. He's going to talk about it.
Bill is probably somebody that you've all seen at the Fred Hall shows. Bill, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Great. Of course, first of all, taxidermy and tag and release. How does that work, Are you saying you don't have to kill the fish to get a beautiful mount?
Absolutely. We've been pushing the release mount and the replica mount for at least 10 years now. Mm-hmm. And we're celebrating 32 years here in Mexico. Mazatlan, beautiful place for us, many years. But we are down here introducing our new program, which is called Gray Fish Tag Research, which is heavily based on scientific data collections. And in our business, we work with the captains and mates throughout Mexico. So we're here introducing a system to help them let the fish go. And it's multi-species. It's not just billfish. It's not just roosters. It's everything. Today, we're hoping Geronimo is going to take us out and tag one of those big cuberas that he catches.
Oh, yeah. There you go. How big is big when you're talking about a cubera here, Geronimo?
Well, we're talking about 16 kilos.
Wow.
What is
it's like
it?
35 pounds.
35 pounds.
Yeah. That's a nice fish.
A nice one.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure. The ones you can land, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the ones that don't break you off in the reef.
The ones that don't get into the reef.
Yeah, exactly. So how would one want to, if somebody wanted to participate in this research with Great Taxidermy, how does one do that?
Well, the simplest way is to climb on a charter boat. We work with the crews here. We are sponsored in conjunction with AFCO. They've been doing a great job helping us get the sticks and the tags to the crew. It's all offered free to the charter boats. And our team back in Florida, we have a scientist on staff who's studying all the migration patterns. We launched this in Costa Rica in January, and it's blowing up. It's going well. Our model is that the corporate groups will pay to get the tags and the sticks to these guys down here and really educate them. I think they undervalue the fishing here. These guys really don't say it the way I do.
They take it for granted.
Man, I saw fish coming in yesterday and flags flying, and it's flat calm, and they fish right out front, which to me is the key. I don't want to get beat up and run 40 miles. I mean, these guys go right out front, and the fishing is exceptional. Well, we're going to hold him to this fishing trip.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. Well, Bill, thanks for joining us this morning. And great taxidermy. I'm sure a lot of our listeners can see you at the Fred Hall Show. Website?
It's grayfishtagresearch.org, or you can see us online at graytaxidermy.com.
All right. Thanks for joining us this morning. I appreciate that very much. You know, Ken, one of the things that's been amazing is meeting all these people. Like, last night at dinner, I was sitting next to Herman Rivera, who's Center for Investment and Trade here in Sinaloa, which is the state that Mazatlan's in. And how in the world did you get all these people assembled for such an amazing feat?
Well, you know, it started with my friend Juan Aceredo. He's the president of Sinaloa Sport Fishing Association, and when he started describing what Mazatlan had and what we didn't know they had, I was like, okay, maybe we should look at this. So when we came down and inspected everything, we were like very surprised. That's the bottom line. You know, you hear about, you know, the rumor of some of the problems of the past. Well, they're gone. It was so festive on the waterfront last night. I mean, thousands of people on the boardwalks, their families and everything. And then we see a thriving sport fishing fleet. And like Geronimo said, you know, they got a good fleet. You know, they're all coming in, catching fish. The fishing's just so good here. The activities are so good. And so we basically try to get a good group of people. And then we invited the Port of San Diego as well as the Business Association down to see how can we work together to make it easier for recreational fishermen, anglers, private boaters, yachters, cruise ship people. How do we make it easy for them to come and give them good information that's accurate that they feel comfortable with?
Absolutely. I know, Rick, I'm sure we have some people that have some great questions for our panel here. Why don't we do that?
You definitely do. Before we do that, though, speaking of all that good fishing that's going on down there, we're going to find out what's going on because we got the Cast Man, standing by with that great catch report. Richard Cassidy, different cast tours, and today the catch report sponsored by Fisherman's Processing in San Diego, where you get the finest fish processing while you wait from your local, your long range, or your private boat trip. They have taken the San Diego processing businesses to a whole new level with superior service, superior product, and innovations like pre-booking your processing order and that great new tuna burger. You can check them out on Facebook at Fisherman's Processing, or for more information, check out fishermansprocessing.com for more details. And let's start it off with the Cast Man, calling us from Cast Tours. Buenos dias, Cast Man.
Buenos dias, Ricky. Pedro, Geronimo, what's happening?
Hey, Richard. Yeah, you work with Geronimo, I know, Cast Man, and give us a report every week from the El Cid and the Aries fleet, too.
Oh, let me tell you, that what a venue. Staying at the El Cid Marina, and your boat is just steps from your room. Man, you head out, you're back in, 3 o'clock, and the margaritas are there, the cold beers are there. You know, it's just a fabulous venue to fish out of that El Cid Marina. And, Pete, I've been fishing that area since the late 70s. And, as a matter of fact, that's my first ever sailfish was caught there in Mazatlan. And it's just a great place to go. Answer my question. Did you get to see your frogs and dance on the tables last night?
Not yet. That's going to happen tonight. We've been taking it easy here. We've been in a major food fest here. But I'm telling you, Cass, they have shown us some amazing places down here, and I can't wait to share more of these beautiful restaurants that we've been going to for those of the people that are coming down. And you talk about inexpensive. Oh my gosh! I had this dish of molcajete last night at this the restaurant Pedro y Lola's in the center, in this town center. It was like $10 for this giant meal in this beautiful restaurant.
That's what I was going to tell you. It's some of their better restaurants in the old part of Mazatlan. And you get a chance, man, get down there. There's some great really great restaurants. But, Pete, we've got some fabulous packages to Mazatlan, including air. And, if people want to get down there, just like going to Cabo, you're a 2-hour flight away, and it's right there. It's at our backyard, and it's really a really great fishery. But just to kind of give you a quick report over San Jose del Cabo, because I know you've got a lot of things to talk about. The fish finally went off up inside the Sea of Cortez at the Iman and Vinarama areas there. They're getting plenty of wahoo, which is really incredible for here we are, first part of May. Yellowfin tuna are in there now. None of the fish are, between 20 and 30, but they're also getting some 50-pounders. Dorado are there, so the season has kicked off in the San Jose del Cabo area, and it's a great destination. Down in Ixtapas de Guantanejo, sailfish there, solid, short run, 10 miles out, doing a really, really good job on the sails. And we'll wind up with Cancun. Here again, the white marlin are in there, the sailfish are in, they're starting to pick up some wahoo, the blackfin tuna. So some really good fishing going on in Cancun out of Puerto Morelos there. And, of course, the El Cid has a hotel there, and they got their own fleet there. Of course, Geronimo is also in charge of that fleet down there. So it's a fabulous, fabulous place to vacation and fish. And that's a report for this week, Pete. Our Pesca Panama trip, week 1 is sold out. I added the second week, which will be April 9 to 16. Everything is open on that trip. Whether you're a single, a double, or a triple, we can accommodate you. Give me a call at 800-593-6510. Check us out on the web at www.casttours.com. And, Pete, just something to ponder. How about a Let's Talk Hookup Cast Tours tournament at the El Cid Marina in Mazatlan?
Okay, twist my arm. We're in. What do you think, Rick?
I'm in, man. That sounds
ready to
awesome.
Go?
Absolutely. Cass
All right,
sounds like
fantastic. Cass, man, appreciate that report. Fantastic. All I can say, Cass, is wish you were here.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Why wasn't I invited to the hookup?
Well, next time, Ken, because this will not be the last time we're going to do a live broadcast down here. We're bringing the whole crew down next time.
All right. Sounds good. I'm there.
Thanks, Cass, man. All right. With
Thanks
that,
a lot for that.
We're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. The phone lines are packed. Everybody wants to hear about Mazatlan. Lots of great stuff coming your way. You stay tuned. You're listening to Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
Good morning. It's Whitney from Mammoth Lakes, California. Come on up, the water's fine, is what the Eastern Tier is touting. And in Mammoth Lakes, it's much more than just the water. This summer, our 4 lakes will be stocked with almost 16,000 pounds of healthy fighting trout. From fishing and biking to hiking and horseback riding, there's a legendary story waiting for adventurers of all ages in Mammoth Lakes. Start planning your next adventure at visitmammoth.com. That's visitmammoth.com.
The fishing season started early, so now is the time to visit the best saltwater tackle store anywhere. Hi, this is Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. With more inventory than ever before, we know the demand is going to be huge this season, so why wait? Visit us now and get your pick of the best equipment. Hey, there are already tuna, yellowtail, and marlin in local waters, so gear up now for what could be our best season ever. Take advantage of our expert staff that knows how to outfit you the right way. Come by and see us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego or saltwatertackle.com. Fisherman's Landing has been the choice of sport fishing anglers for decades with the largest fleet of long-range boats worldwide, complemented by Southern California's finest charter and open party fleet. From a half-day trip on the Dolphin to overnight trips or a long-range adventure, you can count on Fisherman's Landing to deliver the best. Check the website for all that is going on or call Fisherman's Landing at 619-221-8500. Book now at fishermanslanding.com.
It's big, it's comfortable, and she is beautiful. The state-of-the-art long-range sport fishing vessel, the Independence. Veteran captains Mark Paisano and Paul Strasser built this incredible 112-foot vessel with the most modern technology and luxurious comfort available. Captain Jeff Dubois has helped make the Independence a top-notch operation. Call Independence Sport Fishing at 619-226-6006 or check the availability on spring, summer, and fall trips now at independencesportfishing.com.
Hey, this is Captain Paul Hebert from the Wicked Pissa. My brother Bruce and I make a living catching giant bluefin tuna. In fact, I wouldn't even go fishing with any other sunglasses than Maui Jim. Put a pair of Maui Jims on and instantly the glare is gone, the UV that can damage your eyes is gone, the ocean's true colors come shining through like never before. And with more contrast and clarity, you can see the bluefin at that critical time. Take it from me. Try a pair at your local tackle shop or check out MauiGym.com. You won't believe your eyes.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
You're listening to the home of the Padres.
Oh my gosh, this club is playing fantastic baseball.
San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090 live from Mazatlan, Mexico. Pete and the gang hanging out, having a good time. And Pete, I'm with you. I like that Castman idea. I sure like the idea of a Let's Talk Hookup tournament down there. It sounds too good.
I think it's a must-go. We're going to have to do it, definitely. And I know Geronimo and the people here at the El Cid, as well as the sights we can see here in Mazatlan will blow your mind, no doubt about it. You know, one thing I want to mention is check out our Facebook page. We have some pictures of our venue here at the Marina El Cid. They've really rolled out the red carpet, including, you know, custom banners. They've done T-shirts. I'll bring you back one, Ricky and Ryan and Adam, and they've really rolled out the red carpet for us here at El Cid. So you can check that out on our Facebook page. I know our extraordinary engineer Rick Cutler just posted some from his page to our page, and also to Ricky, you went yellowtail fishing, man. I saw that video. You and Ryan and Doug went and caught some yellowtail, right?
That was some time ago. Just a video that we made for the Let's Talk Hookup page quite a while ago, and just figured with all the yellowtail fishing going on that we would post it back up there again. But yeah, just the amount of yellowtail fishing that's going on locally is just unbelievable right now.
Yeah, fantastic. And, of course, all of our social media enterprises there. The YouTube channel, I did a underwater video above and below for the Royal Star trip, which we'll talk more about at another time, that we had that fantastic 11-day fly-down, fly-back trip that we had last week on the Royal Star. I posted a video on our YouTube channel that came out pretty well, huh?
Oh, that looks awesome. You did a really good job. And like you said, the coolest part about it is seeing all that underwater footage is, 200-pound yellowfins coming up to the gaff. And I can't believe how quickly you were able to master the GoPro editing. It looks awesome. Yeah, you did a great job. I highly recommend everybody checking it out. And like you've always said, it's really easy, too. If you just go on our website at hookup1090.com, in the top right-hand corner, there's little icons to all the different social media outlets, and you just click on the little YouTube icon. It'll take you right to the video. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Well, I know you said the phones are packed. Let's jump into it.
You got it. Well, why don't we start it off this morning with Goldie, who's calling us from North Park. Goldie, good morning. Thanks for getting us started here on the phones this morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Give me about 10 seconds to pull over here. So I'm not killing myself on the freeway. There we go.
Do that.
There we go. Thank you very much. Buenos dias, Geronimo. First of all, I'd like to say good morning. Did I miss? Are we still there?
Got you loud and clear, Goldie. Yeah, go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning. And first, I'd like to thank both the Mexican people and the Mexican government to allow me to fish in their waters. So many dreams have become reality because of their generosity. I would like to respectfully say that it is a challenge for me and my friends to comply with Mexican fishing regulations as we feel they continually evolve. And the best example is the bluefin fishery. I love to catch and eat bluefin, but I'm unsure if the regulations will migrate, quote unquote, and deny me the excitement of catching these magnificent fish. And I was just hoping that someone there could comment on the latest and greatest in the Mexican bluefish sport fishing industry. Thank you very much.
You've been working very diligently on this effort here.
Yeah, we visited Conapesca, and we've recommended to the Mexican government to basically emulate what the U.S. has done, reduce the bag limits to help restore the rebuilding of the bluefin tuna. And we've made the recommendation, and it's a respectful recommendation. They're sorting out their commercial versus recreational path, if you will. So we'll continue to keep people posted. And I have to say, the Mexican government, Conapesca, has been doing a good job as far as posting their regulations. They have an excellent website now. You can go to the SAC website, CaliforniaSportFishing.org, and click on it, and goes right to theirs. They've put in one place, getting your FMM, your fishing licenses, all that stuff. But more importantly, the rules are very crystal clear there, and they're easy to understand. And I think things are going to continue to improve. Frankly, they're working with us. We were in Mexico City a week ago, and we met with the Subsecretary of Tourism, and they rolled all this out, and it's nothing but positive. So I see the future as being a lot clearer. We got to work through the bluefin thing, so be it. But I think we've got a partnership.
And the other thing, too, is that putting this together as SAC, the Sport Fishing Association of California, which is made up of all the boats and landings throughout California, a big investment. And this investment has been very well spent. I got to say that our reception here from the Mexican officials, both in the fisheries as well as the government, has been pretty fantastic. And Sharon and Dan, you guys are, let's say, outside the box when it comes to in the fishing world, but yet because your involvement in the port, you're actually kind of inside and outside. What's your feeling on that?
Well, we are outside the box, but, still, the port has an interest in this. And, really, from our standpoint, it all comes down to, cruise ships coming here. Hey, people get off cruise ships and they go fishing in San Diego and in Mazatlan. And, what I really want to get across is if we can get the cruise business back up and going, it helps both regions. Those people get off, they stay in hotels, they eat in restaurants, they go out sport fishing and all kinds of things in both cities. And that's a huge economic impact for both areas.
Absolutely. Sharon?
I would just like to thank Ken. People don't understand the work that Ken has put in to really get the communication between Mexico and the United States. And for all, not just sports fishing, all marine recreation. We have a lot of people in San Diego get excited about buying a boat. That's their first experience. And why they want to buy that boat is they want to bring that boat to Mexico. And I think the work that we've done with Ken over the last couple of years, and I've gone to a lot of trips, making federal government, state, and local, doing those trips and getting that communication going to see what those permits are. We're really working as one region now, and I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, for sure. And I know coming down here, and again, like Goldie said, this is not a right. This is a privilege to fish in Mexico, and we're thankful for that privilege from the Mexican people, and it is their water, and we're working hard toward resolving any issues there might be with fisheries, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the communication's there, and we'll just continue to strive to improve. And I have to say, I appreciate Dan and Sharon both coming down here. They support the sport fishing industry huge.
Yes.
People will never understand the complexities behind the scenes of what it takes to exist and function in this environment. And Dan has been committed, and as well as Sharon. They've testified at the Pacific Management Council, both organizations, on our behalf. It's kind of like one voice. We have a lot more strength when we're together than we are when we're alone. So, having them here and their support really means a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, and things take time. And, of course, Dan, the Port of San Diego is the home of the largest sport fishing fleet in the world. So
It sure is, and I just want to say, Ken Franke, putting this all together, this has been a fabulous trip. Nobody works harder for sport fishing, in San Diego, California, and here than Ken Franke. Ken, I just want to tell you, you've done a terrific job and, bringing us all together.
I appreciate that.
Let's not forget Kenya and Elena.
That's who really does the work.
Yeah, we really know that those two are the ones that are doing the background work, right? Yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks a lot, Goldie, for the call. Let's try another one, Rick.
You got it. How about this time we talked to Chris, and Chris is calling us from Claremont this morning. Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us here on the show.
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Chris?
I had a couple of questions. One, instead of lugging all the rods and reels down there, do you have ability to rent them out? And how much? And before we head out there, do we need to cash our money into pesos? Because you mentioned something about all inclusive. What does that include?
Well, I was mentioning the all-inclusive. That's what we've got here. Each of the hotels has their own packages, but most of them, the one I find the best deal is the all-inclusive, where the meals and drinks are all included with the hotel rooms. With regard to your rods and stuff, you can either put them in a tube and bring them down, and your reels in your luggage, or they have great gear here. I would not personally bring my own gear down here. Geronimo's got the best gear sitting right on the back of the boat that I'm seeing.
Geronimo?
Yeah, we got some good equipment on board, and if somebody wants something special like light tackle and things like that, we usually, if they tell us in ahead, we get prepared that boat with light tackle. Not everybody's a professional angler.
You have it here.
But we have it on the office, and if they ask for something that we should have, we have it for them. So when they go fishing, they have it on the boat. No, if somebody wants to bring the reels, because right now, because the airlines they usually charge for another package or something like that.
Right.
But if you want to bring your own reels, we can provide with the rods. We can change the reels in here. If you want to have your own reels, you can.
And that's usually what I do too. Is I bring my reels. You have to check them, especially if you're flying out Tijuana. You don't necessarily have to check them if you're coming out of LA, but when you're going back to the United States through Mexican customs, you have to check your reels. But that's the easiest way to do it. And Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours can put a package together to come down and fish with the Aries fleet. You can contact El Cid directly, right, Geronimo?
Yes, he been working for us for many years, so Castaneda Tours is the place to go.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Geronimo is like the easiest guy to get along with. I've known him for many, many years, and it's like when you hear the old statement in Mexico, no problem. Really, with Geronimo, it really is no problem. They make it happen, and I think a classic example of that, of how accommodating they've been to us and our group here at El Cid, right?
The entire town, the level of service, everywhere we go, they are rolling out the red carpet. They are, it's like Geronimo. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Buenos dias. It is like so positive. They are so happy to see people. When we were at the Emerald Resort, the service was over the top. It was just great. Sharon, when you were down on the boardwalk last night, what did you think?
Unbelievable.
Wait a minute. After dinner, you were like dancing up?
Well,
what?
I'm saving my dancing for tonight. I took 16 years of dance, and I'm going to prove it tonight because I heard what happens in Mazatlan stays in Mazatlan.
Very good. All right. Yeah, I'm impressed, Sharon, because we got home from dinner very late last night, and you went out and whooped it up, huh?
Did
you take Ed with you?
Oh,
come
Ed,
on.
Yeah, and you notice he didn't show today.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah.
Taking a little rest for tonight's dancing.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. Before I forget, I want to send big kudos out to our buddy sitting right behind me, Rick Cutler from RC Productions. He and his wife Sharon celebrated their 16th wedding anniversary yesterday. Congratulations to Rick and Sharon, and that was what a great place to have it here. And I gotta say, without Rick being here and his professional, well-organized, well-tuned machine from RC Productions, it wouldn't be the same because he really makes it easy for all of us.
Yeah. And Rick, without you, this couldn't have happened.
Yeah.
And sincerely, bringing all of his equipment down, the engineering gear, everything, we appreciate it, and this ain't going to be the last time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Rick.
Yeah,
time for a break.
Yeah, it is, and just to echo that too, you guys sound loud and clear. It sounds as if you're, it's nice to know that there's such modern facilities down in Mazatlan. Because it sounds like you guys are sitting in the room next door. So as you can hear, we're having a great show, and we got another hour coming for you here. Another full hour. Let's Talk Hookup, and we come back. More of your phone calls. We've got catch reports, all kinds of great stuff. You stay tuned. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Hi, this is Rick Jensen with the Sport Fishing Financial Group. It was really great meeting many of you at the Fred Hall shows and Day at the Docks. We're finding that the sport fishing community likes the plan to move our offices offshore, and we're already getting out on the water. Come join us and learn how I can add value to your personal investment portfolio or business retirement plan. Or if you own a business and don't have a retirement plan, let's get one started. I invite you to come aboard and become the newest member of the Sport Fishing Financial Group. Give us a call at 949-481-1807 or visit us on the web at sportfishingfinancial.com.
Cedros Tackle has some great news. They are expanding to offer you new adventures to complement their fully outfitted tackle shop right on Cedros Island. Cedros Tackle will now offer kayak fishing and tours. The adventure includes deluxe accommodations in Cedros Tackle's own brand new 3-bedroom, 2-bath cottage that provides all the comforts of home, yet gives each guest their own private space to rest after a long day of fishing and fun on Cedros Island. The kayak adventures include the use of fully outfitted Hobie Outback Mirage Drive kayaks, perfect for fishing, spearfishing, snorkeling, and more. Your Cedros Tackle kayak adventure includes transportation to a remote location, either by Ponga or truck. While you are out fishing, the crew will set up a relaxing day camp, including a barbecue lunch. Have the kayak adventure of a lifetime without the work. You just fish and enjoy. Cedros Tackle can even take care of all your equipment. So for your next trip to Cedros Island, try a kayak adventure with Omar, Jeff, and the gang at Cedros Tackle. For more information or to help plan your trip, check the website at cedrostackle.com.
Alaska is one of the ultimate fishing destinations in the world. This is Rock Cod Rick, and every year the one trip I look forward to is Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska. My dad and I have been going for over 15 years, and I just can't wait to go again. No one does it better than Kingfisher Charters. They offer the best service, the most comfortable accommodations, fantastic food, the finest fishing charter captains in all of Sitka, and the ultimate value. Sure, I've been to others, but time and time again, nobody beats Kingfisher Charters. You can catch huge halibut like the ones we do almost every year, and salmon, well, Sitka is famous for some of the best runs in Alaska. We also get plenty of rockfish and huge lingcod. And when it comes to fish processing, the best in Alaska is Kingfisher Charters. And listen to this, it's all included in your package. In fact, everything is included except the tips. It's truly amazing how the Kingfisher crew continues the quality of service they deliver year after year. Come and join me on the Let's Talk Hookup trip in June, or just go when you can. Kingfisher Charters, 800-727-6136, or check kingfishercharters.com.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
You're listening to the home of the Padres.
Padres are playing some kind of baseball.
San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
I'm very excited to share my experience with the new Simrad NSS Evo 2 touchscreen chart plotter and sonar unit I just installed on my boat. I've been a Simrad electronics fan for many years and always enjoyed the ease of use and incredible technology. Last year I installed the new 4G broadband radar and could not believe the difference. So this year I upgraded to the new NSS Evo 2, and it's amazing. With an easy-to-use tablet-style interface that's fresh but familiar, the Simrad NSS Evo 2 combines a multi-touch screen with push-to-select rotary dial for precision control and speedy response. The core of any marine electronic for me is how it marks fish, and the new NSS Evo 2 with built-in Sonar Hub sounder technology, including chirp and structure scan, can't be beat. Now, the true test is whether I need to pick up the manual to figure it out. And guess what? The new Simrad gear is so easy, I didn't need it. There's a lot more to the new Simrad NSS Evo 2 system I'd like to tell you, but best to just go to your local Simrad dealer and check it out. Or see simrad-yachting.com for more details. Are you as excited about spring fishing as I am? The water stayed warm all winter, which means it's shaping up to be one of the best seasons ever to get out on the water. It's also shaping up to be one of the best seasons ever to visit your Ford dealer. The all-new F-150s are starting to roll in. With over 100 new patents, it's guaranteed to be a game changer. The new Mustang also has everyone buzzing. You've got to check it out. And the new Fusion, Focus, and Escape are better than ever. Fuel efficient and loaded with technology. There's as much interest in these new Fords as there is in spring fishing. In fact, Ford was the most searched automotive brand on Google last year. And once again, it's America's best-selling brand based on 2014 calendar year sales, which makes Ford the brand more people search, buy, and buy again. There's a lot to be excited about this spring, whether you're after tuna, yellowtail, halibut, or a brand new Ford. So visit your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. For over 20 years, AFCO has been known for its traditional fishing shorts. We now will also be known for our new line of next-generation fishing and board shorts. Our new M82 tactical fishing shorts feature quick-dry, high-tech, two-way stretch fabric, zipper fly, 6 functional pockets plus pliers pocket, sublimated camo print, and our DWR finish so your shorts don't get stained. Also new to the AFCO line are the M25 Stingray board shorts. The Stingray board shorts feature new, quick-dry, 4-way Mind Stretch fabric, modern zipper fly, 2 technical high cargo pockets with inverted zippers, silicone printed draw cords, along with our DWR finish to repel stains. Both shorts are new to the AFCO line and come in a variety of colors and sizes. These technically advanced fishing and board shorts continue AFCO's long tradition of providing the world's finest fishing and board shorts. Check them out today at better shops everywhere.